Is your BMW X6, X5, 40i too silent? And do you want to free up some of that B58 magic? Follow us outside and hear how this car sounds. What's up everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are back with a BMW X6 40i with the B58 Gen 3 engine. Today we are installing a DCE parts Axleback exhaust. The customer came in with the car to free up some of the B58 magic in this car. The car is super silent with the original exhaust. With the DCE parts valved Axleback exhaust, we are now trying to get a little bit more excitement out of this car. This is an OPF back exhaust, so the original downpipe and the original OPS will be in place. So as you can see, originally this car has the square exhaust tips, and we have done the quad tip conversion, making the car look a lot more aggressive. It fits the exterior of the BMW X6 really well. So with the quad tips, it makes the rear look much more aggressive. So to explain to you how the exhaust works, as you can see, there is the original mid-pipe. It splits into two parts, and here are the valves left and right. With the valves closed, everything goes through the muffler in the middle, and with the valves open, everything will go straight out, bypassing the muffler. But some of the exhaust flow will still go to the muffler, allowing the rear muffler to act like some resonator, which means even with the valves open, the car does not drone from the inside as much as you would when you do a muffler delete or go for a different exhaust setup. So yeah, with that I would say this is a nice addition to the BMW X5 and X6 40i's European spec. Not much is available for these cars on the market. So if you want something like this for your car, hit us up and we will help you out finding the right exhaust for your car. Let's not wait any longer, head on outside and see how this car sounds. So there we go, another BMW SUV that got the PSR parts sauce, making it a little bit more spicy. The car was really silent. Customer comes from a BMW dealership. We have developed a exhaust for the X5 40i and the X6 40i. So we are today in a BMW X6 40i. Of course, we know the 50es and the 45es really well. The exhaust is a little bit different compared to the X5 and the X6 40i's. So new product for us. We already had the development data available, but of course we had to test it on a car first, which is this one. Really lovely sound. The car was really silent when we picked it up. We did not expect it to be that silent, to be honest, because the 40 is a more sportier version, I would say, from a we are now driving with the valves open, as you can hear. There's a little bit of a deep note, which is actually really cool, because that is of course why you install an exhaust in the first place. Really lovely. But as you can hear, there's no drone whatsoever, even with the valves open. So if we put the valves into off mode, car settles down nicely. You can still hear the car rumble a little bit on the background, and the customer wanted a little bit more sound, and we gave him a little bit more sound. Of course, also different look from the outside. We have an exhaust that fits into the original exhaust tips, but in this case the customer chose for a quad tip conversion. So we take out the original tips, install our exhaust with the quad tip conversion. It's a true quad tip exhaust, so it has 4 outlets. It's not split up into 1 to 2. So yeah, let's do a little pull and see how the car sounds then. So make sure the valves are open. Yeah, you can definitely hear the Lovely 6-in-line. Scream a little bit on the background. It's a super well isolated car, and of course you get something from the speakers, but I would say it did add to the driving experience, especially when you are on load from 2000 to 3000 RPM. It's actually really good. We think these exhausts suits these cars really well. Of course, we get a lot of comments, especially on the B58 TU2, which is the third generation B58. Oh, I can get louder exhaust there, I can get louder exhaust here. Yes, I know, but we are in Europe. In Europe, we have the OPFs, and with the B58 TU2 engines, there's not a plug-and-play solution just yet to remove the check engine lights from installing a full catback or even a downpipe. So yeah, that's a pity. If you're from the USA, you do not have that issue. We have exhaust for that car as well. So we can get it louder, but it makes no sense to sell a product that people cannot get rid of the check engine light. Not even a check engine light, it's a limp mode. So you can make the car louder, but the car will go into limp mode. So that's why we do not have a lot of catbacks sold for the X5 40i's and the 50es with the B58 TU2 engines yet. So that is the reason why on our channel you do not see exceptionally loud X5 50es yet, because the check engine light cannot be removed easily. But when that is the case, when we are able to do that, we will of course let you know. So yeah, that is the case with these SUVs right now. It's not our choice, it's BMW and market's developments. Yeah, so head on to the highway. Really lovely, crisp gear changes. 50, they are a little bit more muted because they are filled up by the electric motors. But on this car, it's actually really nice. Yeah. So we are now in comfort mode, even with the valves open on 130 kilometers an hour. Car is completely silent, and yeah, that's all that you need to know, of course, because that's when you that's where you use these cars the most. But if we put it into off mode, the deeper notes will get filtered out even more. And if you open up again, it's especially the deeper notes that get changed. So it's not on the top end that much, but that's because the car still has the OPF and the original downpipe in place. So there we go, we are back inside the workshop. Thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions about this exhaust or the options that we have for your car, hit us up, like and subscribe, and see you on the next video.